So I came to film this video during the anniversary when basically the Communist Party of Peru waged protracted People's War against the fascist state of Peru. So, Viva Guerrero Popular, but I want to say something because this kind of was brought up again when Jason Unruh made his video. This video is not a documentary, which y'all should know that. But to be serious, he mentioned this about the purpose of why I and Emerald Youth are even here in the first fucking place, and why Mount Rebel News is basically expanding. And this video is basically an important subject where it's like, hey, stop being afraid of young people and stop shutting them down, or basically turning them away. Y'all need to stop that, because how in any way is that helping your cause when it's not? Turning away young people is not helping at all, and y'all need to stop being scared about young people and stuff like that. Y'all shouldn't even be turned off about young people coming into communism and wanting to learn. For real. It's just so stupid, in my opinion, and in my mind, because it's just such bullshit. For real. This is such bullshit, in my opinion. For real, it's just funny and just annoying as hell, because you ain't gonna, you're not gonna get support from the new generation at all by turning them away. For example, people turn me away so many times just because I'm young, instead of being open to talk with us, or basically doing that. Instead, I get shunned, or other people get shunned like me. And for real, you don't think for 1 second, for real, for 1 second, what's gonna happen to them if I shun them away? They might go onto the alt-right pipeline, or become literal fascists or anti-communists. Entirely. Instead of teaching them, the youth are getting more radicalized day in, day out, 24/7. If you do not radicalize them to Marxism, Leninism, Maoism, or Marxism entirely, bruh, it's not helping your cause at all. For real. Get alive. Shunning them ain't gonna help you at all, because I have been shunned so many times where I had to deal with literally sometimes even mental problem, stuff that affects my mental health, even more isolation than I already get regularly. Getting shunned is not something new to me, but it's something that is hurtful. And that is hurtful for young people like me, getting shunned, and then even getting put further into isolation. And I get the other responsibilities as well, as if you're an adult or something like that. But your job is to educate and not shun them. Try to open up to a younger audience. Try to open up to young people and try to get them to our side. That's your job. My job is to make sure they feel safe, and where the youth can be able to have a voice. But I'm not able to even have a voice, and now I had to literally, I had to fight day in, day out to even have my own voice in the first place. Like, literally. One of the purposes of MRN Youth is to give young people a literal voice. My youth organization has grown since. And we're here to give people a voice. Not to shun them away or shut them down. Shunning us away and shutting us down is not fucking helping. It is hurting you. Entirely. That does not even help you. But what do you gain from that? What do you gain from basically shunning young people entirely? What do you gain from that? Nothing. Nothing. At all. It's so annoying. And also the other thing is this. Even young people like me get very little credit for their own work, or get appreciated for what they do, or get what they're worth, or even get the validation they are worth. Like, hey, where's our validation? Hey, where's our appreciation? Hey, how about literally? Hey, how about give us a voice? Hey, how about don't shun us? How about don't be dogmatic towards us? Like, for real. Like, it's so annoying that this has to happen entirely. And I had to deal with isolation, being shunned. Even in my own community, I had to deal with that. Isolation, being shunned, no respect, harassment. Like, think about that. I recommend you to think about that for a minute. Please do. Please do. How about step into our shoes for a bit, at least? Like, it's just so funny and so annoying. Like, they don't, like, see us there. Like, they don't listen to us at all. They don't give us our validation. People don't give us our validation. And I'm making this video to basically educate people on this. Because, hey, where's our validation? Like, that's the thing. Hey, stop turning us away. Hey, how about hear us out? How about let us have a seat at the table? Instead of putting us into the kids' table. Or instead of just shunning us and rejecting us entirely. Just saying, oh, you're too young this, you're too young that. You're too young that. You're too young to be a communist. You're too young to be a Marxist. I've been a communist for 10 years. I've been a communist for 5 years. How long have you been a communist for? Hey, how about actually teach them? How about actually, instead of like shunning them and like throwing them out, like basically just like rejecting them entirely. Hey, like, for real. How about actually talk to us? Like, how about stop literally fucking, what was it? What's the word for it? How about stop literally shunning us and let us be fucking heard and give us our voice? Like, for real. That's all I have to say, for real. All for today. Thanks for watching, and like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with a new video to my series, They Are Not Your Friend.